you guys. So wanted to get a video out here for the last couple days, but it has been in like the 30s. The high is 30 out here in Ohio. It's December. A lot of people got their bikes put away for the winter already, so not going to be too much garage content this week. I've been feeling really sick here, so under the weather, nasty cough, coughing up some nasty stuff. So just like all the old timers said, I've been on a bunch of medicine, some peach whiskey, just to make this video here so that I'm not coughing the whole time and that I could get some content out to you guys. So a couple things I just wanted to talk about here. We're getting close to that Harley-Davidson release of the 2023s. So I'm super excited to see what we're going to get here going forward. This Saturday, I'm hoping to get a lot more content for you guys. A lot of really cool people have been coming down to the area here lately, and if you guys stunt ride or anything like that, or even if you guys just like to watch it, I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about stunt riding Harleys, but to me it is a testament to how these motorcycles are built and how they function, and just the amount of torture these bikes can take and keep going. So whether you guys like the stunt community or not, whether you guys support the local stunt guys or not, you have to understand that these guys wrench on their own bikes every day. They're building them, tearing them apart. They are keeping the heritage going. Harley-Davidson started out with a lot of people customizing their bikes to race them, to push them to the limit. So I think it's just another era of the customization and the integrity of the Harley name that is going to push forward into the next generations coming, especially with these younger guys getting into the game, coming from the street bikes and the sport bikes and getting into the Harleys. I think it's amazing to see the capabilities of these bikes and what they can make them do. I'll try to get all the guys' names in here. I'm going to edit in some of the footage from the lot where these guys were riding at, because it is 30 degrees outside and these guys are still riding. They didn't put their bikes away. They're not done. The riding season is never over. Even if we get snow on the road, these guys are dedicated 100% to what they're doing. So it always brings me back to that conversation I had in the last video with Uncle Muddy about what makes a real biker. So a lot of the older generation guys, they don't like the stunt community because they think these kids are just troublemakers. Well, the Harley community is essentially based on the troublemakers, the outlaws, the outliers, the guys that push the envelope. So the club scene started out with a lot of chaos, a lot of partying, guys racing their bikes, building their bikes to race them. So to me, I just see it as the new generation of the American outlaw. So these guys don't put their bikes away in the wintertime. They're not putting Sta-Bil in their gas tanks. They're riding these bikes year round. Whether they're in a parking lot, a warehouse, wherever they can go, they're riding. So I think it's great. I think it's a great thing for our community. I think they are going to keep the younger generation fresh. They're going to keep Harley fresh, and they're going to keep the industry growing. So with that being said, the Sportster being gone is kind of a gift and a curse. Those engines are amazing. There's still going to be a lot of aftermarket companies supporting those engines. So no, they're not going to go away. They're only going to get bigger and better. Just like the Dynas, when they did away with the Dyna and they came out with the Softail lineup with the M8s, the Dynas are more desirable now. They're more sought after. So that's all they're going to do, is they're going to push the used market. They're going to make the used market a lot stronger, and I am in favor of that. I really think it's going to be good for Harley-Davidson. Now, With that being said, the only options they're going to have at this point, once they do away with that engine, is you're going to have that 925 or 975 Nightster, that liquid cooled engine. You're going to have the Sportster S. You're going to have whatever new models they're going to bring out, which definitely they're going to have to bring out some new models this year coming forward in order to keep this community fresh. And I think they're going to come out with a smaller cubic inch engine in that liquid cooled, but we're going to have to see how that works, because with the stunt community, you're not going to be able to do those mono shocks as much. Even with the Softails, we see Cruci Originals is really pushing that dual rear shock swing arm conversion kit now for the Softails, running about $4,000, $5,000 total after you get all the parts and get it all up and together. So it is not cheap, but it is the way to go if you are going to want to stunt one of these newer bikes, if you want more control and better feeling on them bikes. So I am really excited to see what Harley-Davidson does this year. I think that with this year being their 120th anniversary, I'm speculating that we're going to see an anniversary line of motorcycles, maybe a custom paint, custom badging, custom decal. This is going to be a big year for Harley-Davidson, I feel. With these anniversary bikes, I'm hoping that they do away with the 107 engine and that they go with the 114 across the board. If they do that, I think that it's going to send them light years ahead of the competition, especially with Indian motorcycles trying to compete so hard against Harley-Davidson. And if they're pushing the 114 as their stock platform and they start moving the 107s, phase them out, and they get like 121s on the CVOs, I think that that is going to open up the market for them, push them way ahead of Indian. The only thing I see Harley lacking that Indian has is the rider modes across the board on their motorcycles, and a couple features technology wise that Indian is really pushing forward. So the Harley-Davidson motorcycles, the heritage is going to last longer than Indian, so we'll see how long they keep competing and pushing forward here. But other than that, I'm super excited to see the way that they're going. I'm super excited to see this launch. I believe it is going to be January 18th, I believe, is the launch. So that's going to be live. You guys should tune in. It's going to be very interesting. All right, you guys. So I'm going to edit and splice in some video here of the lots and the riding that went on this Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I said, I am a little bit under the weather. I wanted to get out in the garage. There's a lot of things that I want to get up here for you guys. I want to get you guys some more content rolling. Super excited about these new motorcycles. Super excited about the new Harley-Davidson lineup. Can't wait to see the new colorways, because we know every year, every new release of Harley-Davidson motorcycles, we get some fantastic colorways. We get some new options that weren't available before. So hopefully they push these bikes, push the envelope a little bit further. I want to see what they do with the Lowrider ST lineup. I have a feeling that is going to be a stable platform here going forward. I think they're going to capitalize on that corner of the market with the midweight cruiser platform, the midweight performance baggers. So hopefully they get some new models of that out. We get some new colorways, and I have a feeling, I have a strong feeling that they are going to release some mid-year motorcycles, and that they're going to have some of the STs available in some of those enthusiast platforms. Hopefully they do an FXRT enthusiast platform off of the Lowrider ST. So you guys stay tuned. We'll get you up some more content, and hopefully you guys are enjoying your winter and working on your motorcycles to get them ready for the spring, because it's only a couple months away.